Hi there, this is Ron LeGrand, and on this short video I'm going to address the question of how do I buy a pretty house without good credit? And that's a very good question actually, and there's several ways to do it. The most common way is what we call taking over the debt subject to. Let's just take an example. Let's say we got a $200,000 house and it's got $180,000 debt on it. It's got a payment of maybe $1,400 a month. House is in excellent condition, but the seller wants to get out and they need to get debt relief. They don't care about that little bit of equity left in it. They just want to get out of the house. And I know you can understand that now with over 2 million people out there in foreclosure today. So our job is to A, get the seller to call us, and then secondly, ask the seller if they want to sell the house for what they owe on it. So if they'll sell the house for the $180,000 that they owe on it, all you've got to do is walk in, get them to transfer ownership to you. The loan will stay in their name with their permission and signed off on by them, and you just simply start making payments on it. We call that taking over the debt subject to. And you can do that in any city in the United States anytime you want. So if you're looking for a home to live in, that might be suggested that you take a look at that. That's the way to do it. That's my favorite way of buying a home to live in. But there are other ways. For example, out there right now, there's a ton of pretty houses out there that are selling at really, really cheap prices because they are bank-owned foreclosures. You can go get a private loan. Go take a $200,000 house. You can buy it for $100,000, $125,000 all day long. Go get a private individual to loan you the money, and it won't require your credit or a bank credit. Now, you'll not only get a good deal, but you get a good, decent rate from an individual who'd like to get a higher rate of return on their money. And there's other ways. You can buy houses with owner financing out there with little or no money down, and certainly not your credit because nobody's going to check it. So come into my world and let me teach you the business, and you'll see that there's tons of ways that you can buy all kinds of property, both pretty and ugly, without using your money or your credit.
Well, if you enjoyed this video, if you look over to my left there, you'll see a place to put some information, and if you go do that right now, I'll be bringing you 10 more videos with the top 10 questions that I get answered, and they're pretty cool videos. So if you want to learn more, just go over there and put your information in it, and I'll be seeing you shortly.